Hi everybody, good morning, happy Monday, welcome to my channel igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like the content on this channel, do not forget to press the subscribe button and any notification bell. Kanti-ke, you can also support the channel by liking the video and watching adverts on this live. Kanti-ke, guys, listen, there's other ways that you can show your commitment to the channel. There is a join button if you want to become a member of the channel. Now and then you can give money to the channel because there's a thanks button below. There's a super chat thing in the chat section when we do our lives. So many ways to support the channel. Make sure you guys that you are subscribed to this channel, but also you are subscribed to Reality Buzz TV. Okay, because if the gossip is not gossiping here, it's gossiping on the other channel. If it's a reality show gossip, it's on the other channel. Make sure that you don't miss out, you guys. So let's get onto it because, listen, we don't have enough time. I was a little bit late, so we don't have enough time. Listen, you guys, Londie London is getting back to business. Am I the only one that feels like when she finds a man and the focus is not so much on business? You don't see her post much about her business, about whatever her hostings, what do they call them? Where they're going to host. But she's not about her business when she has a man. And immediately when she's out of a relationship, then she's focused. Maybe it's not a good idea for her to always be in a relationship. It's a bad thing for her that she was on Real Housewives of Devon when she was on a relationship. That's why we didn't get to hear a lot about her business because she was all about her man, you guys. But she's back in business. I was looking at her Instagram. I was like, you go, girl. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do because while her man is in the hospital, remember, you guys, yesterday I did do a video where I was talking about how this one car that was given to her as a gift allegedly was confiscated by the police because allegedly it was stolen somewhere and given to her as a gift. I'm like, we can't be dealing with this again, Londie London. You can't be having another car taken away from you by an ex. So I was like, no, man, she's doing the same thing just with a different guy. Okay. And it gets worse and worse. So now I was looking at her Instagram and I love what I'm seeing, you guys, because she's back being all about her business. Okay. But I do feel like you guys, they do risk their lives, these influencers, sometimes when they date these guys that live, you know, impilo risky, because if it's true that the car that she was driving was the car that was stolen, basically she has been driving a stolen vehicle, and that is a criminal. That is a crime. So she will be a criminal herself, if we were serious about our law in South Africa, she would actually get arrested too if she was driving that car because that was a stolen car, girl. Now, you guys, if boyfriends are buying you cars, just go to the police station and let them run the test. I don't know if they can check for you if the car was not stolen. Okay, just make sure so that you don't find yourself being an unintentional criminal here driving a stolen car and not even know it. So, guys, she's back to business. Listen, I don't know, you guys. You think Londie London is crying at all about this boyfriend? Because she just seems to be moving on with her life. She's got this competition running now with her Londie London, her Genie competition. Apparently, it's a braiding competition. Enter Londie London braid hairstylist competition. For more information, you visit her website, and then you can enter the competition. Okay, she's back being about her business. Okay, and here she was just posting, things about her life and looking cute. Is that her? Oh, this is someone else. Oh, it's her. It is her, you guys, enjoying her life. Now, I think this one, like she's packaging, the goods for the new client. She's like, listen, I'm back being single. So listen, people must see the goods. Okay. Let's see who the next man is. I love Londie London. I wish she could just focus on her business and stop with these men that are living very dodgy lives. Okay. So she's back, you guys, as if nothing happens. When you date an influencer and things start not going well for you, you must just know that they are going to move on with their lives and be looking for a new man. And while they're looking for a new man, they're going to be working on those businesses they always tell us about. The businesses that they want us to think are the businesses that help them to live the life that they live, when we know it's not really, okay? Because they don't spend enough time in these businesses, but they seem to be living really cushy lives on the businesses they don't really spend a lot of time in. Does it make sense? You have a business, but you don't really talk about it that much. We don't see you do a lot in this business, but you live this really like glamorous life because of the business. But it's like, it doesn't make sense, you know? It does not make sense. Hi, Milano. I've missed you. Hi, Siba. Thank you so much for being here. Nomfundo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for waiting, you guys. Yonda, Spesihle. Thank you, guys. Spogazi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many sippos here. I also have a sippo. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much, you guys, for waiting for me. I was late today, but I always just set it up for 7 o'clock. Because I usually get here at 7 o'clock, but sometimes the setting up just takes a while before I can get on. So if it's set up for 7 o'clock and you come in here, I'm not here, just wait a bit. Good morning, Dando and y'all. It's a minute, but it's all good, waiting patiently. Still, Lindy, thank you so much for waiting. Listen, you guys, did you see that Cyan is back with the 50K boyfriend? She is back with the 50K book. Like I say, guys, the influencer lives or the slay queen life is not as easy as we might think. We might think that it's easy to find partners when it comes to them. You know, they're so beautiful. They're always on Instagram showing their goods, because our goods are hidden, you know. So even when you meet a man, they sort of have to assume there is good somewhere there. Because we are so covered. But now they're showing the goods and everything. You know, you would think it's so easy to find a man, because a man just be like, this is what I'll be getting. You know, I don't have to wait. Okay, this is what I'll be getting. But it's very hard for them to find men as well. Remember, Cyan went on a holiday with her man, that young boy that looks very, very young. I hope he is over 18. Okay. Because we don't want to be dealing with another bastard 929. What is that guy's name? This one, the one that I'm going to talk about later on. We don't want to be dealing with another bastard 929 science. So I hope the boy is over 18. He looks very, very young. So they had gone on a holiday. The boy cheats on her while he and she were on a holiday, and she had spent 50,000 rands on him because it was his birthday. But that didn't stop the boy from cheating. Okay, he cheated on her. When they were coming back, she made an announcement that it's over. You know, she had spent the 50,000 rand on a boy. The boy cheated. It was over. And after that, she lost her blesser. You know, Sayan was going through a lot. Okay, she was going through a lot. Now she's back with that boy, you guys. Do we think it's going to last? Of course, the boy is still cheating, you know. He just spoke to that girl and was like, listen, you know, I'll now 50K when I like you very much, but I'll now 50K. Let me just go and get the 50K. And, you know, that's what young boys do. He's just going to get the money from here and spend it with the young girl from that side. Listen, you guys, everybody's going back to their man. Sayan went back to the boy. Sima went back to the man that publicly cheats on them, okay? Sima went back to Ghost Ruby. Mama went back to her husband. You know, it's funny how, as women, we always talk as if a man cheats, I am out of there. You know, I can't stand cheaters. But half the time, women go back. We forgive and move on with our lives, okay? And everybody is doing that. So Sayan is back with that very, very young boy, you guys. I wonder how old he is. Can somebody tell me how old that boy is? Lindy, celebrity life is hectic. It is hectic, okay? It is very much hectic. And also, they make it more hectic themselves because, listen, you guys, there's never a reason why when your man buys you a car for you to post it. You don't have to post it. I don't have to post and say, my man bought me this, okay? But once I post it, so whatever happens afterwards, then everybody's gonna want to know, because we know the car that you drive, a man gave it to you. So you bring attention to that car, that it was bought by a man. So when now the relationship ends, we want to know what happens with the car. So sometimes some of the things they can't help them, people are following them around and they find things about them. Yes, they can't help themselves, but sometimes it's them that bring, the attention to themselves. Londie London had already gone through that relationship where the car was taken away. Even she herself confirmed that the car was taken away. Okay. There was no reason with this new relationship to do the same, but she wanted to rub it in people's faces. She wanted to do that thing. I got another car, and then where's that car now? It's gone. Okay. The life is full of mystery. We watch something else on Instagram, but it looks like in real life it's something totally different. Okay. Anyway, you guys, so let's do this story that I want to do here. First, we'll do the Khuzani story because I feel like it's such a heartwarming story. I loved it when I was reading it. And then we are going to do the Pastor 929 and Bunhle versus Black Brain pictures because they are suing MandlaN because he used their song without permission, I believe. Okay, so let's do this Maskandi story. And then, because when people do good things, we must talk about it, okay? People will be coming for us in the comment section. You guys don't talk about them when they do a good thing. And we're like, you guys don't watch videos when we say congratulations to people. Maskandi artist generosity pays off. As a student, he sponsored becomes a doctor, you guys. So Khuzani sponsored this student a while ago, gave him money for school, I believe, and he just became a doctor. There is a story in a heartwarming story of kindness and generosity. A Maskandi artist changed the course of a young man's life by paying his registration fees after he completed his matric. 7 years later, the young man is now a doctor, and he credits the artist for making his dream a reality. The story began when Ngobeko Langa passed his matric with flying colors in 2015, but his family could not afford to pay his registration fees to study medicine. That's when Khuzani Mpungose came into the picture and offered to pay the registration fees without any hesitation. Langa was overwhelmed with gratitude and promised to work hard to make the artist proud, and he did just that. After completing his studies last year, he decided to track down the artist who had helped him all those years ago. This was a picture that was published at the time. He had given 6,000 rands to the boy for registration fee. The date on this was like 18th January 2016. Langa managed to get in contact with Khuzani this week and thanked him for his generosity and told him that he wouldn't have made it this far without his help. I am grateful for his beautiful gesture. He came through for me when I was at my lowest. Had it not been for his kindness, I would not be where I am today. I owe him my life, he said. The artist has touched and was touched and humbled by the young man's success and expressed his happiness and pride in seeing someone he had helped achieve their dream. A source close to Khuzani told Zimota that he is used to helping people. He has done so many amazing things for people from old to young. He buys groceries for elderly, and send kids to school, said the source. When called for comment, Khuzani said there's something about giving for him. It gives me joy when I see people happy. It's heartwarming story, shows that a small act of kindness can change someone's life forever. It also highlights the importance of giving back to community and helping those in need. I think this is a great story, you guys. Did he even know that the boy was going to do so well in school? And now we have one more doctor in South Africa because of Khuzani, okay? Even if you thought that he did not deserve the Song of the Year, maybe we should just give it to him for that this year, give it to him again. I mean, I've seen so many stories, you guys, with Khuzani helping people. There's the recent one was the guy whose house was burnt down because he was celebrating him winning the Song of the Year, and people didn't like it. This guy beat him up and even burnt his house, and he helped the guy to rebuild the house. So he does do a lot of giving in the community, okay? And we appreciate it very much, okay? Say that again, posting would be the end of people. Yes, you guys, because once you post a story and then people want, and then when you post something else, then they connect the dots. Remember, in that other, a picture, there was this and this and this. In that other video, there was this and this. She's lying because this was happening. And then people think that the stories just come from a lot of the time. Stories come from celebrities. The stories come from influencers. It's what they post, if they didn't post, we wouldn't know so much about them. So when they are talked about, they feel bad while they are doing no privacy in their lives. And yes, they post everything. Like if you are on a holiday with a boyfriend that we did not even know was your boyfriend, you told us he was your boyfriend. Then when you came back, she could have even come back from a holiday and not told us what happened, but she decided to tell us that they broke up with the boyfriend because the boyfriend had cheated on her, gave the details of what happened, SMSs, everything, even posted them. Now she would be going back to that boyfriend. We wouldn't even know that he had cheated on her. And then she would be going back to a boyfriend, because people do that all the time. They break up, they go back to their relationships. But she is the one that is giving us more information, okay? Even with Londie London, she got the car from the first man. He took the car, he got another car. And then people started saying, Londie London, you need to make sure the car is in your name. Didn't she post something to sort of try to prove that the car was in her name? Now, even that is like, okay, so if this was a stolen car, how did you get the papers that the car was yours? If, did you fake the papers? Did your man fake the papers? What happened? So in giving more information, like basically in this case, you can incriminate yourself, especially if you're dating somebody that is earning money, anybody that's earning money allegedly, in an alleged way. You can incriminate yourself because you're sharing so much. There's no reason for us to know. We like it when you tell us because we have videos to do, but then is it good for you? Okay. Then you get upset when people are doing videos and stories about your life. Good morning, everyone. And ndiyagbitha andihlala ngayemsebenzini uyandibiza mandiza. We need the money, guys. 2024. We need the money. We need the man, go work and you'll watch later. You can rewind later on. So let's do the story, you guys, of this lawsuit that is going on right now with MandlaN. I did say, MandlaN has done, has done really well in the entertainment space. He has big, amazing productions, but I feel like his production company recently is really getting negative publicity most of the time. Okay, people would say there's no bad publicity. Okay, publicity is publicity, but I just feel like it's not good for his company to always be getting bad publicity. There is something that they're not doing right over there. That recently, it's about how they treat people. Now it's about how they've used someone's music without, permission. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe as the company is growing bigger, he needs to get people that are more experienced in running the company. I don't know. There's just something that is not going okay over there, that he is having these issues. Okay. So it says here, MandlaN and Bunhle sue Black Brain Pictures over copyright breach. Okay. Mokima Music wants 11 million for use of their song on a TV show. This is a story by Ungwako Maladi. It says MandlaN and Bunhle, two Amapiano sensation, are locked in a legal battle with Black Brain Pictures over unauthorized use of their hit song Ngixolele. Sunday World can reveal that Black Brain Pictures, owned by Mandla and known as Mandla, owned by MandlaN, is the target of an 11 million copyright infringement demand from the duo's record label Mokima Music. Copyright to the club Benga belongs to Mokima Music, according to court documents submitted to the Johannesburg High Court. Listen, you guys, I'm reading rubbish here. Let me read for you again. The copyright to the club Banger belongs to Mokima Music, according to the court documents submitted to the Johannesburg High Court. This came about after it linked contract with Basta 929, whose real name is Tepelo Theondo and Bonhle Ngiwe Buhle Bevangeli and Manyazi. According to the record label, a song was initially released in South Africa on October the 29th, 2021. In May 5th, 2021, Mokima Music and Manyati entered into a written composer administration agreement for a period of 3 years, in which operation of renewal, according to Noktula Velase, who is representing the company. Manyati committed to writing music only for the label, to give Mokima Music all copyrights to the songs, and to refrain from granting any rights under the terms of this agreement to any other party. Furthermore, the songbird gave a stable the sole authority to disseminate, perform, and copy her work in public. Additionally, according to Mokima Music, Manyati granted it permission to receive all royalties, fees, and monies obtained from the use of her compositions. The stable is also entitled to demand that all actions and other legal proceedings pertaining to her compositions be started, continued, and settled, abandoned, or defended. The stable said that on May the 1st, 2021, it signed a written composer administration agreement with Ndo in Johannesburg for a period of 5 years. The agreement will automatically be extended for an excessive term of 1 year unless either party terminated it in 60 days written notice before the end of the current term. Velasa represented the stable in this transaction. Is it the Velasa, the actress? Mokiba Music was granted full permission by Ndo to manage his composition. In addition, with his agreement, he further promised not to transfer the right to any other individual. On May the 6th, 2021, Mokiba Music, through Velase, signed a 3-year publication administration contract in Johannesburg with Tupa Industry, a private company which Ndo is its only director. Tupa gave the stable full administration rights over all its composition, including copyrights. Mokiba Music claimed that Black Brain Pictures, the creator of the Black Brain doll, which is screened on ETV, had violated a stable copyright. This occurred when the business purposefully used the song without Mokima Music's permission. Had the plaintiff been approached by a defendant to license the song for synchronized use in the theme of the series, the plaintiff would have licensed the song, including both the musical work and literacy work, for a fee of 40,000 Rand per episode. This would have amounted to a total amount of 11 million because, being 40,000 multiplied by 275 episodes. Accordingly, the plaintiff has suffered damages to the amount of 11 million as a result of a defendant in infringement of copyrights for the song. They make that much, guys. This would, they make so much money for a fee of 40,000 Rand per episode. So if they use your song in this production, you can make 40,000 Rands per episode. Wow. That's a lot of money, you guys. But that's what's going on. So I guess their song was used without proper papers being done. Okay, that's how I interpret it. Okay, they didn't agree on how the song was going to be used, and as a result, they haven't been paid for the song, and they believe that there's 11 million Rands that Black Brain owes them. Guys, who knows how much these productions make? Like, let's say a production goes to ETV, like how much do they get for that? Because sometimes when you read these stories of people claiming their songs were used on these shows and all of that, the amount that they will be demanding, I'll be wondering how much they actually use, the owners of the production now, okay, the executive producers, how much do they make from these productions if just one person, one song on the production is claiming to be owed 11 million Rands, okay? They must be making a lot, okay? Anyway, that's what's going on, you guys, in the entertainment space, in the music industry. Buster 929 and Buntle won their money from Black Brain Productions, which is MandlaN's company, you guys. Anyway, that's all that I wanted to talk about today. Microphone is falling. That's all that I wanted to talk about today, you guys. Listen. this weekend I was trying to get some rest, but I did do a few videos. So you haven't watched any videos over the weekend, just check out the channel. We did do one live when we were doing Autonomous Temple on the other channel. So make sure that you go over there and watch as well and support that channel. So you guys listen, let me acknowledge everybody in the comment section and be out of here so that I can start work for my other employer. Hey Milano, thank you so much. Sibona Mfundo, Yonda was here, Spesihle, Nameng, I always pronounce your surname wrong. Spokazi, Mapunye, Amukelang was here, Lindy Bodiba was here. The Blue Clinic with Dr. Tamile was here. Is the clinic open now? Is it opened? Okay, are you still on a holiday? Lindy Bodiba was here, and Mandy's Matlake said she had to rush to work. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will see you when I see you. I don't want to make an appointment anymore because sometimes I say we will see each other in the evening, but I can't make it for the evening. You will see me when I see you. Just keep your notifications on. No Fundo, thank you so much for being back, but we are about to click out, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure that you go on Reality Bites TV and watch my playlist over there so that you can help me to get the hours. I'm very close, very, very close to getting monetized on that channel. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Like the stream before Upumagona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.